So someone on the Yoyo BST, they asked, how do you make a yo-yo trick? How do you just come up and think of a yo-yo trick? Now, I've made an entire video on this. It's probably one of my more popular videos, and I sent a reply into that, and a lot of people seem to like it. So I thought I would share the ethos of that. If you can't think of a yo-yo trick, steal. Look at your 3 favorite players and steal 3 different elements from all 3 of them. Steal a Takeshi Slack, steal an Arata Pop, steal a Zach Gormley Green Triangle, and merge them together. Those elements, they're not gonna fit together perfectly on the first go. You need to mix, match, nerf, modify some of those elements so that they do. The glue that holds them together, that's your stuff. Then, all of a sudden, you've got 3 different elements, the transition looks really cool, and you've made something entirely new. Here's a literal example of what I mean by that. This trick that I've been practicing, a lot of people are calling it my trick, but if you really look at the elements, there's elements from like a multitude of different players that I literally just took their element and remixed it into this combo, okay? So this first bit here, Polo taught me it, but this is an errata in my trick. That thing there, that's an errata element. Now going into here, again, that's kind of glue. Then from here, boom, boom, that's Takeshi. Now, if I go from here, that's my thing, and then from here, that's a trick Marcus Coe taught me. From here, there. This tower, this was a tower that I kind of came up with on my own, but it's also something that Andrew Bergen has been doing way before I ever got onto this element, so I'll credit him for that. And then this triangle here. A lot of people think Polo invented this triangle, but it was actually created by Zenyang. I'll put his Instagram there. He's the original creator of this double GT, and there you have it. All those different elements, nothing really original in here, other than maybe that part. But then I mix, match, remix, and all of a sudden, I've got my own combo. If someone does that arrangement exactly the way I do it, they'll probably be like, yeah, that's Brandon's trick. Everything is stolen. It's like an essay in which I plagiarized and changed some of the words around, and now it's a piece of new writing. While we're on the topic, there are times where I've created elements that I think are just uniquely mine. The 2 elements that I think come to mind are that GT and like that arm pop thing. And I think I was the first one to come up with those. If anyone came up with it first, I'm not gonna argue with you. Take the elements, I don't want them. Now, even those elements, this element here, I thought Christopher Chia did that. Christopher Chia does something like that and that. He doesn't actually ever wrap his arm down like that. I just did that one day and I thought, hey, that's kind of cool. Christopher Chia's probably done it. Turns out Christopher Chia didn't really do it, so that element is also inspired by Christopher Chia. This thing here, this was inspired by Grant Johnson. I remember watching a Grant Johnson video. He lands something like this. Boom. And I was just like, oh, whoa, you can actually do like a GT from there. And that's how I came up with that trick. So even my quote-unquote 100% original elements are also inspired by something else. If you are in a creative rut, steal my tricks. You don't even need to credit me. Don't even worry about it. Steal them. I'm never gonna come and see you. Do it.